So here we are on top of the blending tanks at D'Arenberg. We're at about 130 metres if we're on the ground elevation, facing west and looking at Gulf St Vincent, which coincidentally was named before any white people were here, but St Vincent is the patron saint of vignerons. Sea's about 7 kilometres away. We're panning south, we're following the sea and then looking down towards the township of McLaren Vale, looking south, less undulating hills, more volcanic dark soils, more fertile, quite big and rich wines. And the top of the hill line that you can see in the background is the border with the Adelaide Hills. As we head in an easterly direction, more hills, we're into what historically was the Seaview region. Undulating hills, more limestone base. We're getting cooler at night, cooler during the day from sea breezes. And also we're getting more rainfall. Now starting to look up into the Blewett Springs region, which is cracking Grenache land. So the soils change again into more sandier soils, more aromatic wines, prettier, more floral. And then we're looking up into the northernmost parts of McLaren Vale, up to Clarendon. So we're getting up to 300 metres, much wetter and cooler. A little bit of Nebbiolo grown up there, but really nice, spicy, lifted, cool climate Shiraz. Facing north, looking up to where Chapel Hill and Coriol are now, and then up towards the suburbs of Adelaide, which are over the hills. So we're less than an hour south of Adelaide, but there's not a building to be seen, and it's like we're in the complete countryside. So we're olive growing, vine growing, wine history, and also a very foodie culture down here. Plus, we get to live next to the beach, and I had to stop off on the way to work this morning to look at a pod of dolphins that were cruising past in mirror glassy seas, so that was quite nice. So that's a little snapshot of D'Arenberg and McLaren Vale.
Did you mention that was Seaview that you just panned out?
Oh, so this is Seaview. So our little bit of dirt around here is the old sub-region of Seaview, which will have a little bit of contention over naming with an old big brewery that owns the brand name to Seaview. So it may end up being called Beautiful View, which you can see is quite apt too.
Yeah, and Nick might end up getting a P45 for mentioning his own wine region.
Yeah, sorry, yeah, this is D'Arenberg.
Chester.
Sorry Chester.